Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I just thought I would sit down and film a get ready with me, just a really simple one, and then include a couple first impressions because I have been getting some new products that I wanted to do first impressions, but I just haven't had time to film a separate video on them on their own, so I thought I would combine the two. The two things I'm going to do are the new Lash Sensational Luscious Full Fan Effect mascara from Maybelline, and then I just found the Coty Airspun loose face powder. I got it in translucent. I just found this at my Walmart. I thought that it was a higher end product. I've heard a couple of my YouTubers rave about it, but they've never mentioned the price, so I just figured that it was more expensive. So I picked that up last night when I saw it. And then I think I'm just going to do a really simple matte eye using some ColourPop shadows. These are in Strength, As If, and Bravery. Two of those are from the Coffee Break with Danny collection, but really just any matte shades that you have. Those are just three that were easy for me to reach. So let's go ahead and get started with the face. I think I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Lasting Finish primer. I haven't been using this a lot because my skin has been dry and I didn't feel like this was helping very much, but yesterday I noticed that my skin was really oily, which is a little bit more normal for me, but not lately. I think I'm gonna go in with, if there's any more in this, the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation. Just pump it on the back of my hand. My beauty blender. I'm realizing that maybe it's the brushes I have, but I really don't like putting my foundation on with a brush anymore now that I have this Real Techniques sponge. Now I'm just going to go in with concealer. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm noticing this is kind of yellow. This is the lightest shade that I have. And I wish they had lighter shades. But I just put that right on the inner corner and then I go in with other concealers. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. And this is just the lightest shade. And this one is actually lighter than my skin tone, which doesn't happen very often because I'm already usually the lightest foundation. This one is light enough that I can actually highlight with it. Before I set my under eyes, what I like to do is go in and just do my contour. I'm going to use the new Maybelline Contour palette. This isn't a first impressions, but I did just get this and I do really like it. Especially the contour shade. I feel like it works really well for my skin tone. Go in and do some baking. And I'm going to use my new Airspun powder. I posted this on Instagram, which if you guys are watching this and you don't know, I have an Instagram page. It started there before I started doing my YouTube channel, and I post there a lot more, and I post first impressions, reviews if I don't have time to film, just stuff like that. So there will be a link down below on to get to my Instagram page if you want to go click that and follow me. That way you'll see a lot more from me. Make sure you go and click on the Instagram link down below and go over and follow my Instagram account. But anyway, I posted this on Instagram last night and I got a lot of comments. And I asked one of the girls that said they loved it, how they used it, and they said they use it for everything. They bake with it. They also just kind of use it all over as a setting powder. So I think that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to bake first, just using my sponge. I do really like the smell of this. It just kind of smells like more old-fashioned makeup, like when I was little and I'd play with my grandma's makeup. That's what it kind of reminds me of. It also reminds me of something else, but I don't really know. What I really like about this is even though it says it's translucent and it is, somehow, I don't understand, but the powder actually has color to it. I don't know, it's still coming off kind of white, but it's not like an HD powder where you get that white cast. So I like that because sometimes I don't quite get the powder all the way off and then I try and take a picture and there's like these white rings under my eyes. And then the reason I do my contour next is so that I can kind of set under it and carve it out just a little bit. I don't feel like doing too much carving today. This is where I tend to touch my face to get some more powder out. If I'm gonna touch my face, it usually ends up being around my chin, so I really like to set there just to help give it a little extra staying power. Okay, we'll leave it at that. I do really like this. It is just like picking some of it up on my hand. It does feel very fine and soft, so I really like that. So I'll come back to that later and probably dust it all over my face too. But let's go ahead and keep going. I'll finish my face after I do my eyes. That's just usually the order I do things, but if I want to set or bake down here, then I usually do my contour first. Okay, so I've put concealer on my eye. That's just usually what I use as a primer, and then I'm just going to take this as just a Maybelline single in kind of a vanilla shade, and I just like to set that and make sure that everything's set, and just to give a little more coverage on my eye. So these are the colors I'm using. This is the darkest one. This one actually has a little bit of a sheen to it, as you can see, but it's so light that you can't really tell. I use it mostly as a transition and kind of pull it onto the lid a little bit. So I'm just gonna go in with this Real Techniques domed shadow brush and that lightest shade. It honestly doesn't hardly even show up, but I just start with this as a transition. And this look, like when I do this, it's just a ton of blending, so I might kind of skip through this. I know this isn't a tutorial, but I just wanted to let you know. It's a quick look, but I can also get stuck doing a ton of blending and trying to get it just right, so I'll try not to do that. I've just really been loving the matte shadow look lately, and I think I might get the Tartelette palette, not the In Bloom one, but the one that's all matte. Have you ever tried that one? I just want more of a variety of mattes, but I also want them all in one palette. So if you have another palette that you would recommend instead of the Tartelette palette, which is like $45 I think, and I don't usually spend a whole lot. I don't buy a lot of higher end stuff, but I've heard really good reviews on it, so let me know what you think about that. Oh, and I didn't zoom you in, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna zoom you in a ton, but now I'm just gonna go in. So this one was Strength, that really light one that I just went in with, and this next one is As If. It's just kind of a medium, more cool brown. Well, this look is, you don't have to be really precise with it. As you can tell, I'm just kind of going all over the place. I'm not, as I said, not super precise, but I don't take it all the way in. I was gonna try and make this more like chatty, get ready with me, but it's not really working. Sorry if that's what you were wanting. If you like chatty get ready with me, let me know down in the comments and I'll work on it. Just earlier than I usually get up and film. I'm tired, so I don't feel super chatty. But next I'm gonna go in with Bravery. It's the darkest kind of chocolate brown. Another really nice thing about this look is that you can make it dramatic if you want. This one's, I mean, it's not super dramatic, it's still natural, but it's coming off darker than I have done in the past, and I'm liking it. It's not an accident, but I've also done a really light, not very noticeable matte look with these colors, but I like the way this is looking. On the inner corner is just take a little bit of that single shadow again. Just put it right in the inner corner. I don't take it very far because we also have that lightest shade that's kind of washed all over, and it just makes kind of a gradient effect. So this is just going kind of on the inner corner and up a little bit. And then we'll also take it up on the brow bone. I'm just gonna take a black pencil. I'm not even bringing it all the way in. And now usually what I do when I do this look is I put on false lashes without any thick liner. I usually do like the demi wispies just because they're really wispy and fluttery and pretty. But instead I'm going to give this guy a try. I love let me get to it. Just the normal lash sensational. This is one of my favorite mascaras. Actually, it is my favorite mascara. So I'm really excited to try this one. Pull it out. The wand is kind of strange. It looks like this. I don't really, it's kind of like a cone shaped. That's what the two different ones look like. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes. Then go in with this. It just smells like normal mascara. I don't know, never really bothers me. So far I like it. I like that the tip is smaller so you can more easily get in to the inner corner. Just trying to build up. It's harder, a little harder to get in the outer corner, but that's okay. So there's just one coat. I do like that. Let me curl the other lashes and put some mascara on that side, and then I'll add another coat to the side I've already done. Here's eye number 2. The clumping more on this side, but this side just always clumps more no matter what mascara I use. And I didn't curl my lashes quite as well on this side, but so there's coat on both. Let's go back in on the right eye. Try and build it up some more. It's definitely giving volume, which is what I prefer. But I do like it to give a little length, so a lot of the time what I'll do after a couple coats is I'll just try and focus it on the tips and even kind of brush down, not a ton, just to make sure I get mascara up there. Yeah, I'm really liking this mascara. Oh, I didn't mention mine is the waterproof formula. My eyelashes just will not stay curled if it's not waterproof. So like, I have the roller lash, I got that in like an Ipsy bag. My eyelashes stick straight when I wear that. So there's one with 2 coats and one with 1 coat. I don't know how well you can see that. Coat over here. I really like the way this looks, guys. Got some mascara on my eyelids, so what I do is just take a Q-tip and try and clean it up. It might be too set, but I'm not too worried about it. Sorry if it bothers you. This is the eye that my lashes aren't as like thick, naturally thick, so it's really hard for me to make them look even. These ones look a little bit, they always look better, let's be honest. okay, I should probably just stop before it gets too clumpy. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just go in with the spoolie just to try and help get the clumps out. So that is 2 coats on both, and I think that's good. I probably could add more, but I really like where that's at, and I don't want this side to get a lot more clumpy. So really liking that as first impressions. I think, I don't know, as far as formula, it didn't feel super wet. It actually might have been a little more dry than I'm used to, but I liked it. I'm not really sure. It's not something, if it's way too wet, then it bothers me, but other than that, it doesn't bother me a ton on how wet or dry the formula is. So sorry if you wanted more information on that. Now what I'm going to do is just go in. This is a Sony Kashuk fluffy brush. I will have a kind of review on these brushes up soon, if it's not already up. And I'm just gonna wipe away, there's hair in my eyes, wipe away that powder. I think I got it. I just really like that this is a powder that isn't, because all of mine are like they're really white. Some of them are HD, some of them are just brightening. And I struggle getting those all the way off, so I'm really liking this powder so far, and it leaves my under eyes feeling really smooth. Okay, next what I'm going to do is just the lower lash line, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to skip the lightest shade and go in with that medium brown. Okay, that's good, and then I'm just going to go in with the dark one, do the same thing. I'm going to do a nude liner. This is just from Rimmel. And then let's try that same mascara on the lower lash line. But I think it'll be really nice that the tip is smaller. I'm doing this really lightly just because this is a more natural look. I don't want super dramatic lower lashes, especially because I just did mascara on the top. If I had false lashes on, I might go a little bit more dramatic, but this is good enough for me today. I'm trying to give my eyes a break from the false lashes. Okay, so I think that's it for eyes. I'm going to quickly do my eyebrows. I just am using the e.l.f. pencil. This is in taupe, but I'll probably skip over, I'm probably going to skip over this. I did do it like a eyebrow routine that I will link up in the corner. I don't know which side it's on, and down below. Okay, and then for cheeks, I don't really know what I want to do. Go in to the palm of your hand, the Cabana Boy. It's this darker one. For highlight, we'll just stay in this palette and use the Mary Lou Manizer. I haven't really been into the pink lip thing lately, just because it's been winter and dark Vampy colors and stuff, but I've been kind of going back to that a little bit, and actually I was wearing this yesterday. This is from Julep. It's balm. It's just like a lip crayon, but it's also a balm. You can see in the middle, I assume that's the lip balm, and then you've got the color around it. My sister-in-law gave me just some products that she got in her Julep boxes that she hasn't really opened or been interested in. And this is one of them, and I wore it yesterday and I really like it. It's in the shade Nectar Pink. It's my Get Ready With Me. Just this really simple matte look. I hope you liked it, and then let me know down in the comments what you thought, if you've tried this or the powder, and your thoughts on it, or if you have any video requests, also let me know. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more of my videos, and make sure you go down to the Instagram link down below and follow my Instagram page for more updates, just a lot more posts just in general. And I will see you next time.